Welcome to the channel, everyone. Well, I got another part for the 70 Chevy truck. It's for the rear, it's for the wheels. I got a set of these spacers. 1.5 inches seems to be what everybody runs. These are the Bora. Again, you can find cheaper ones, but I've heard bad things about the cheaper ones, like getting vibrations and stuff like that. These seem to have a good reputation of working out all right, so that's why I went with them. The reason I have them is because on these trucks you can see the rear tire is in. See how the front tire is kind of on the edge of the fender? And the rear tire is like inside the fender. When you're behind the truck, it looks like it's dog tracking because you can only see like one side at a time when you're behind it. And it just looks like the frame is bent because that rear tire is in further. I don't really know why that's the case. Back then, why they would have a narrower rear axle. I think had something to do with this Dana 44 was a little wider than the rear axle, and GM just that's what they had to use, I guess. So anyway, like I said, I don't really know exactly why that's the case, but it's the case. I got these spacers to fix that. It shouldn't change the way it drives or anything. It's just going to look a whole lot better, I think, with the tires even on the truck. So I got to get these tires off and hopefully get these spacers on. Okay, so with the wheel off, you can kind of see everything a little better. That's how your spacer is going to go on. Guys, make sure you clean up your surface there so this sits flat against the hub. And I said these were hub centric, and you can see this fits perfectly over that ridge. You see that axle ridge there? It fits exactly on that. And then there's another one on the spacer there, another ridge, and that fits perfectly on this hub. So that's what hub centric means, and that's where you get your best kind of wheel contact. I know a lot of aftermarket wheels don't use that. They just use the lugs, and the lugs I think are strong enough. But this is how the factory likes to do it. They like to have your wheels on those hubs. So again, you got to make sure your backside of your wheel is clean, so nothing interferes with this, because if you get something underneath one of these and you're not flat, you can have a problem. So I'm going to get the lugs on this. So here are the lugs that they send. This truck has 7/16 lugs. You know, they're going to go in there like that. Hard to do that because it's so recessed in there. And that's another thing, is you need your lugs recessed in here. If they stick out past the spacer, you got to cut those lugs off. You cannot have anything sticking out past the spacer. So I'm going to get these on. I'm going to torque these to the same spec as as you would the wheel. You're going to torque the spacer on. I'm doing 85 foot-pounds for this truck, this 70 Chevy truck. I believe that's 85, 88 foot-pounds, something like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to torque these. I'm going to do crisscross pattern, torque these all on, and then time for the wheel. We'll see what this thing looks like. Well, that's it, guys. Pretty simple. Follow their directions. Don't do anything stupid. And these spacers should work out for you. You wouldn't think 1.5 inches would make much of a difference, but I can already tell it looks so much better in the back. It looks pretty well lined up. Like the tires front and rear are the same track. Should have been that way from the factory. Again, I'm not sure why they're narrower. Has something to do with that Dana 44 up front. But yeah, I can't take it out. It's a little too dark and it's actually starting to rain right now, so I gotta wait till tomorrow, but I will take it out tomorrow. Tires are, I don't know, barely sticking out, just like the front. It's exactly where I like my wheels on my trucks to be. I don't like my wheels sticking way out. I don't like that look. Having the wheels right on the edge of your fender, I don't know, it's just a more mature look, I guess. I don't know. But I'm liking it, guys. Those spacers look like good quality spacers. Everything fit like it was supposed to fit. Torqued everything down like it's supposed to be. And I'm ready for a test drive. So tomorrow I'll get a test drive in and let you know how it goes. Okay, so with a couple test drives with the new wheel spacers, I don't really notice anything different. Just, you know, just looks a whole lot better with those rear tires being the same width. I'd be outside doing this, but it's just so windy. I'm not going to be able to, you won't hear me talking. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you.